Hello friends and family, welcome back to my channel. It's Eunice from Shito's Kitchen. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make Shito, Ghana's most popular black sauce. The ingredients needed for this recipe are as follows: onions, garlic, herrings powder, shrimp powder, ginger, star anise, bay leaves, shrimp cube, powdered pepper, sunflower oil, cloves, rosemary, oregano, and thyme. The ingredients will be listed in the description box below. Shito needs lots and lots of onions. We have the white one and then the shallots. So that's what we are using for this recipe. If it is your first time checking on this channel, welcome and thank you so much for checking on Shito's channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it, and also press the notification bell, as well as send in your comments. Thank you. I remember when I was growing up, one can only get Shito from the wachi or the inky seller, as well as parents making it for their children to take to boarding school. I remember the first time making Shito when I was in secondary school, and it did not turn out the way I expected. And that's the story behind my Shito making. Shito is now a huge commercialized item that is being sold in most parts of the corners of the globe. And that's the reason why it's very important you know how to make it, because it's also very cost safe. Besides, Shito can be served with most dishes such as fried and boiled rice, fried yam, fried potatoes, fish, poultry, and meat dishes. Shito can also last for more than a year in your dry cupboard or when frozen, especially when it's being cooked very well. And that is the reason why it's very important if you know how to make it, because it saves you money, it also saves you time. So we are prepping the ingredients. Peel the ginger also very well. It's a root plant, so you need to peel it really well before it goes into your Shito. Let's move on to the onions. We'll be washing it off camera. Yeah, our wash ingredients. And then slice the shallot first for blending. And then the ginger. And then the onions. The size of the garlic is okay, so we don't need to slice that one. We just put it in a jar and then blend it. Here are our chopped onions, so we'll start blending it. Try and follow the steps and then make your own Shito and then send me in the comments. Meanwhile, preheat your pan on the low heat as you blend the onions. You want the onion bit rough. Next, you pour the oil into the heated saucepan and then add 20 grams of coconut oil. That's optional, but I want the shito to have some coconut flavor. Then the roughly blended onions into it and then stir it. You need to stir your shito very frequently. You don't want it to blend. Then you repeat the process until all the onions is being blended. In a different jar, add your garlic and your ginger. Next, the rosemary, followed by star anise, and then cloves, next oregano, thyme, and then oil. Don't use water in the blending of your shito ingredients. It prolongs the cooking process. We don't want it to be rough, and then you pour it into the frying onions and then stir it. Keep stirring it. It's very important to stir your shito very frequent. You then add your bay leaf to it and then stir it again. The aroma from the spices in my kitchen here is so amazing. It smells so nice. The shito also have to be cooked on a medium heat. And you keep stirring it. Next, we add the fish powder and then stir it. We'll cook this for about 25 minutes. The fish is a bit wet, so you need to be well cooked, well fried. You then add the shrimp cube and stir it. You keep stirring your shito. After 25 minutes time, you add the shrimp powder and then stir it. You keep stirring. Next, you add the chili powder and stir it. The chili powder depends on how hot you want it. So the quantity depends on how hot you want it. The shito looks a bit dry, so we add oil and keep stirring it. Yes, shito requires lots and lots of oil. It's the oil and the frying that preserves it. That's the only preservation shito needs. Our shito is now ready. We are going to turn the heat off and allow it to cool down completely. We'll then dish it into an airtight container or a jar like mine and then keep it in a very dry place or freeze it. Also, do not use wet spoon to dish your shito, and your shito can last up to a year. Yes, up to a year. You can freeze it, as I said. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. I'll see you very soon in my next video, and God richly bless you.